Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. Yeah, I'm back again in the same place. Different news though. Alright, former WWE star Matt Hardy, he's scheduled to take part in KS WrestleFest December 15th, December 11th, Essington, Pennsylvania. Also on the schedule is Perry Saturn, unusual, Sean Waltman, and Justin Liger. Interesting though, somebody did a little research here. F4W Online says that 30% of recent Raw viewers had been over the age of 50. Apparently they hadn't counted me because that don't reply here. Anyway, there's several new exclusive screenshots of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 video game over on the Heyman Hustle website. WWE DVD News reports that WWE is planning the Best of Cage Matches DVD set for summer of 2011. May be good. I just wonder if they're going to blank out the blood and the on the newer versions. I had one of the callers and comments a while back, and I forgot all about mentioning it, that they wanted to know if all the DVDs are going to be put out PG from now on. I'm not sure on that. Let me know if you got a recent DVD and it's had blood in it, or they edited it out. Let me know down in the comments. They also report that the history of the DX DVD is scheduled to be released after WrestleMania. Is going to be called DX: The Final Conflict. Goldberg, he talked more on his Twitter about Triple H's recent comments about him and being in the Hall of Fame. Goldberg wrote, "Many thanks to all of the kind words from about the Hall of Fame. It is what it is. Funny how chosen one thinks I'm begging. Get a grip," he says. John Cena wrote the following on his Twitter after Monday's Raw. "C Nation," he says, "officially don't care anymore what Wade thinks or says. I've had time to reflect, and if I get fired, I'm okay with it. Sorry to keep you guys, or to keep quiet so long. That'll never happen again." I'm sorry to say. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I've been able to read all your messages. Thank you for all. And I was just wondering, Wade Barrett may be Nexus, but what in the hell gives him the right to fire anybody? I don't think if he loses at, against Orton, I don't see how he can fire him at all. He may be fired from Nexus. Anyway. CM Punk, he confirmed on the Twitter account that the match he called on Monday's Raw, Yoshitatsu versus Primo, I guess that was taped. Anyway, it's going to be airing on tonight's Superstar. He said, "Yes, Superstar will be mostly watched tomorrow due to my sharp tongue. You're welcome." WWE has put the general manager's broken laptop up for auction on their website. The bid is currently $152.50. Wow, must have ate something bad. Hang on a second. Alright, where I left off was the current bid is $152.50. Now here's the little blurb they got for it. It says, and I quote, maybe I should stand up. Oh. "We may have the hottest item we've ever had auctioned off. This was the original official laptop anonymous general manager of Raw, which was destroyed by Edge after losing a match to John Cena. This laptop received personal emails from the GM himself to Michael Cole live on Raw each week. Now it's your chance to win a piece of the equipment of the Price is Right. If you're crafty enough to put it back together into one piece, you may be able to unlock secrets, unravel, or reveal to the WWE universe the mystery of the anonymous general manager." Boy, they're hyping that. It's probably an empty shell, if anything. Joey Styles wrote the following on his Twitter account to his feedback that after he spoiled this week's NXT. He says, "Yes, I spoiled the end of this awful episode. Tweet your complaints to me, Joey Styles." He'd rather have it to him than WWE. Alright, WWE's new Top 50 Superstars DVD they spelled the last name of number 24, Bruno Sammartino, wrong on the intro. His last name is spelled Sum Martino, S-U-M instead of S-A-M. Major announcement there. TNA's reaction won't be airing on Spike for Thursday, December 16th. 1,000 Ways to Die and Phoned will be airing instead, according to Spike's schedule. Not sure what the deal is there. A panel discussion with Hulk Hogan and friends scheduled for last night for Green Bay, Wisconsin, been rescheduled until January 21st, 2011. Hogan and Coco Beware, Nasty Boys, Greg Valentine, Jen Duggan, Brutus Beefcake, and Jimmy Hart will be appearing. Not sure what the deal is with that. It's news to me. Indie wrestler T.J. Perkins will be doing a few wrestling dates, I guess, for TNA in January. Perkins worked as Puma in 2006 and 2008 in TNA World X Cup tournaments. Always wonder where people like that go to, so I guess they're still around. And according to the article at WWE.com documenting the history of Nexus, Skip Sheffield is no longer considered a member of the group. So we may have a little fight between them when he comes back. Alright, during the, let's talk about Sheffield. He was never officially booted from the group. He just hurt his ankle. Ric Flair, he's very high on Matt Morgan. I'm not sure why, but anyway, Flair feels Morgan has a lot of potential and has taken to mentoring him at the Impact tapings. Tommy Dreamer reports wrist injury ended up being a ligament injury with a deep bruising and not a break dislocation like originally thought. The feeling is that the EV 2.0 storyline has ran its course in TNA. And I don't know what else. Fortune going to run their course real quick too? Maybe. The original plans for the EV2 and versus Fortune match at Turning Point was Beer Bunny Kazarian and AJ Styles with Douglas Williams in their corner versus Rhino, Sabu, Brian Kendricks, and Stevie Richards with Raven in their corner. On the day of the pay-per-view, late in the day, the match was changed from an 8-man tag match to a 10-man tag match. Alright, and regarding Miss TNA's Miss Tessmacher working at Hooters in Texas, she did work there, but not so she could be eligible to enter the Hooters waitress bikini contest. It's common for the Hooters to hire models to barely work there so they can enter the contest. Dixie Carter recently spoke to Chris Nowinski and became a strong proponent of taking better care of wrestlers. Dixie wants to tone down shots to the head, because you could spill it. It's if you get too many of them. It's believed that Sting will re-sign with TNA when they bring him back, bring back some of the top babyface stars in January, along with Kurt Angle. Kevin Nash is also expected to come back that storyline, but he in that same storyline, but he's not a lock to return. Didn't understand that. Speaking of Jim Ross, by the way, calling his own match, Daniel Bryant wrote the following on his Twitter account: "Just watched Monday Raw. Jim Ross is still absolutely the best. It was an honor and thrill to hear him do commentating on my match." Peace FM Online has an article up where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson says he would consider starring in a sequel to the action Expendables. Kind of odd he wasn't asked to begin with, but probably had another movie going on. TMZ now picked up the story on Alex Riley's arrest, and you can read it online. WWE diva Kelly Kelly will be on Bubba the Love Sponge show, today. Now it's tonight, you're too late. WWE rescheduled and returning to Oklahoma on March 13th next year. Tickets go on sale January 22nd. Also, Bret Hart's going to be in the UK this weekend for Memorabilia Week at the Birmingham, I guess. He's going to be inducted to the UK Wrestling Hall of Fame. So says PW Insider and who else? Globe Newsletter. Wrestling Globe Newsletter. Hey, thanks for clicking. I got to go.